Okay, you're going to go to architecture, you're going to go to floor. Okay, now I'm going to create, and you're going to use the surface bed for this option. That's fine. And this is quite rough in the beginning. You can get this fine-tuned. But now I'm going to go and create a slab that will run along the facade. You can go and fix this up in the a bit later on, but for now, let's just get it to the back here. You can see the walls are not exactly, but that's fine. So now it stops over here somewhere. So this is my external floor slab. Trim. Just remember with Revit, once you've drawn something, you can use the align tool the whole time to align these objects to align perfectly with a wall, for example, likewise at the back of the building. So align. Good. Now that I've drawn that floor slab, and remember this floor slab is always working off ground, off the level that I was working in. So level 0, room binding, let's switch off your section box. Okay. Now, I've got a floor slab here already, but maybe I want this to work as a ramp to meet this level at the back. Okay, just want to make sure it's recording here. Alright, how do we do this? What you do is you select the floor slab. Now, when you select a floor slab, you see you've got these extra tools here. So what you need to do is you need to add split lines to the slab, so meaning that I can now change its level. You can do this in 3D view, or you can do this in ground working. Totally up to you. Okay, so here I'm going to say add split line. Now I'm going to add a split line, so maybe it ramps here a bit. Maybe there's another flat area over here again, and it ramps again from here.
So is that what we should now go measure out?
That's what you guys need to determine. Okay, now, if I select the slab, you'll notice that it's got these little points all of a sudden. If I select all these points over here, I'm going to change this. What was that level at the back? 1105, wasn't it? 1190.
No, I think we did it 1105.
1105, because if it's 2 meters, that's massive. I've been to that site. I don't think it's that high. Now you can see that I can easily, I'm going to hide this in the meantime. Okay, but at any point I can go and edit this. I can go and edit, modify. I can move this line. I can move these nodes. Okay, so you can add points, but what's neat is I can lift these up now. So now I can kind of work out how this works. Okay. Now I've got a nice little ramp that will come up from the side. Cool. It's these things, and you can even make them, if you use this point, you can make them slant, and it'll even give you the break lines, and that happens in site. Okay, when they slop the paving away, they use these points to do that. Okay, so you can add more break lines. These things you can move. Okay, so you can move these points along a, you see that, you can move them, but go to your plan working view, select them, and you can now move them. So go and add break line, it doesn't matter. Use the add point tool or modify. You can select these things and you can move them around, okay, to the right locations, so that you can modify these break lines. Okay, I think if you go to these points and you select these points and you press delete, it will remove those break lines every time. Okay, do you understand that?